Hi there, I'm Kayla, and I want to say thank you so much for reading my article in this month's Envision magazine. Now this month, I highlighted 3 distinct opportunities where you can be influencing your patient to make micro yes decisions throughout their visit in your office. So let's take a deeper dive into each of those. First, check-in. Here's what you need to understand about your patients. Once they're there, they're waiting to be told what to do. Like I mentioned in the article, many of us are in the habit of checking the patient in for their visit and then asking them to go take a seat. If they're waiting to be told what to do, you just told them, don't shop the optical. Stop doing that, just stop. Now, many naysayers will say, yeah, Kayla, but seriously, if they wanted to go shop, we're not stopping them, they could go shop. And to that, my response would be, yes, if the script were flipped and you actually encouraged them to go look around the optical, they could go sit down if they wanted to. The reality is that humans are so deeply influenced by suggestion, and suggesting that they go look around the optical as the logical next step to being in your office will influence your patient to do just that. So we encourage our Spexy members to take it a step further and utilize the testimonial aspect to direct the patient. So simply stepping out from behind the check-in counter and having the patient follow you into the optical to show them your 2 favorite frames is amazingly influential on so many different dynamic levels. We won't go into all of it here, but it's very powerful. And for my Spexy members watching, make sure you go check out the front desk episode of the Stop the Walkout series for a multitude of ways that front desk can be influencing the patient. So let's go into number 2, color options. There is a retail science fact in micro yeses coming from the mind finding similarities and favoring one over another in similarities. Let me give you an example. When you go into like a Macy's or a Bloomingdale's or you're shopping and anywhere really, and you walk up and you see a shirt in green and you go, oh, I like this shirt. And then you turn around and you go, oh, it's in red. I love red. You just made a micro yes. And we've all had this happen. In the optical, this favoring similarities technique can be achieved when the patient is looking at 2 frames that are the same style in different colors. Even though the patient might not end up choosing that particular style, their mind saw the similarities being on display and saw them being the same and favored one over the other, already making a decision on which color they would choose, resulting in yet another micro yes. So there are right ways and wrong ways to merchandise multiple colored frames in your optical, and we teach all of this in the Frame Turn Mastery series. Now, the last one, number 3, do you want to look around at glasses today? Stop it. Listen, y'all, I don't care how nice you say it or how friendly you are, it is still the dumbest damn thing you can possibly ask your patient. You need to be leading with the assumption that they're there in your optical for a reason, and that is to be completely taken care of by you. So it's not a matter of if you're going to buy glasses from the optical. It's a matter of which glasses are you going to fall in love with from my optical. So avoid dumb questions because you'll only get dumb answers. Offer options rather than simple yes or no questions. In your back pocket, have questions queued up that you can literally ask anyone. So here are a few to get you started. Ask your patient, are you looking for a similar look or are you ready to step out of the norm a bit this year? If you got to design your perfect frame, what would it be like? Get them thinking about it. Another option that works amazingly well is saying something like this. Hey patient, I've curated a selection of frames here for you that I know would be great for your prescription, but also a great fit because I took into account your bridge size, your face shaping and styling. So let me know your thoughts on these. That last one is utilizing a frame selection tray, and this method is taught to all of our Spexy members, and it is amazing for increasing your capture rate by utilizing the expertise of your opticians. I mean, let's be honest. We have all seen it where we have handed the patient the perfect frame and they proceed to try it on. Then they try on every other darn frame that you have in your optical, only to come back to the one that you picked out for them in the very beginning. Why is that? It's because we're really darn good at our jobs as opticians. And so utilizing a frame selection tray has proven to be outstanding as far as a tool to give your patient a cluster of micro yeses right there from the moment they enter in your optical. So Spexy members, if you have not yet watched this video, I would love for you to hop on over to the Stop the Walkout series in the optical section to learn more on how these trays work, how to utilize them, and techniques that your peers are already having amazing success with. Now, you can start influencing your patient to purchase in your office by offering them micro yeses from the moment they walk in your door. So thanks again for reading my article in Envision magazine, and I will see you inside the Spexy membership. Bye.